Hi there, how are you doing? Jenny Stevens here. So in this training video, I really want to be sharing with you two big things you need to be doing if you have a Facebook fan page. So this is something that you need to be doing to be growing your business constantly, and really having the right people coming to your business page and how you can get your reach bigger. We all know a lot of people struggle with Facebook fan pages because it just doesn't give the same amount of reach as you would on your personal profile, and that's why a lot of people in network marketing and direct sales actually end up using their personal profile over their fan pages, their business pages, because it's easier. You're automatically going to get your message in front of a lot more people. But the problem with this is Facebook really has made these fan pages for a reason, to really give you a lot of things that you can use to be able to grow your business. So let's get started into that topic today. So one thing I've learned the last few months since being with my mentoring program is they've really helped me see and find these strategies and techniques of how to use Facebook properly. So one really key thing that I've started now doing is you have a likes campaign. Now what this is you can set up like an advert. So you set up an advert which will purposely be to gain more likes on your page. Now I've made the mistake before of doing these kind of like ladders and, sort of get 5,000 likes on your page and everybody just kind of goes in and just likes each other's pages. I've made that mistake before, and the problem with this is something that I would really kind of urge you to sort of step away from, is you're not going to be having the right people liking your page. So if you just have, say, if you were to have, say, 2,000 people of just random people liking your page, but then they're never going to engage in your content, they're never going to like, comment, share, just get involved with what you're wanting, then Facebook is, it's actually going to damage your page, and Facebook are going to stop showing your content to as many people because they're going to see it as it's irrelevant content and, not show it as much. So you really want to be focusing on having the right people. And this is where a likes campaign is fantastic for you. So if you were to, so it would be much better to have, say, 500 people that are really targeted, top quality people who are interested in your industry and interested in your niche and what you've got to say, because they're going to be a lot more inclined to engage with you and actually be interested in, and as if you were going to have, say, 2,000 randomers. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you how you set a likes campaign up and just the things that you need to think about and you need to implement into this advert just so you can get the most out of it. So I'll just share my screen and then I will show you how to do this. So, okay, so here we have the ads manager. So if you don't know, if you've not been on this bit before, then if you just go into Facebook and then on the left hand side you're going to see oh, that's the wrong one. So if you go to Facebook, you're then going to see, that's my beautiful best friend, you're going to see here Adverts Manager. So just click on Adverts Manager and it will then take you to this back office. So if you've not set this up before, then you'll just need to set up your accounts. In terms, you'll need to put in some payment information. I won't cover that today. So I just want to show you how easy it can be to set up a likes campaign. So I'll go to my account and then you can see what I've got running. So one really key thing to think about with a likes campaign, and what my mentors and coaches have told me, is you should always be having this running constantly. So it's just, you're always going to be building your audience every single day. Yes, it's going to cost you a bit of money, but it's going to be worth it because you're going to have the right people liking your page, and it's going to be constantly growing every day. So I've got one running. I set a new one up a few days ago, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. But it's really easy just to set up. So first off, you're going to go over to the right and click Create Advert. Then you're going to get these different options. So the one that we want today for boosting our page is this Promote Your Page. So it's really, Facebook have made it really straightforward. It's not too difficult to kind of understand what you're doing, but I'm just going to give you the steps anyway. So you can call it something if you want. So I've called mine, I think it defaults to page likes. So then just go through the steps. Okay, so then you choose your page. If you've got more than one page, then you can select that. So I'll choose my coaching page. So then you've got audience. So what you want to be doing here is you want to be, this is where you really specify who it is that you want to reach out to and for them to like your page. So before you do this bit, I would really recommend kind of writing down your perfect prospect. And I've got a blog post on that I can share you in terms of how you do that. But you really need to understand who your perfect prospect is, or who your perfect customer is. You really need to understand who it is that you're targeting. So once you kind of have that and you'll know where they're from, what they do, their age range, you can have gender, you can have all sorts of things and interests in here. So we'll set up a new audience. So so first off, you can choose the location. So if you're, I would recommend just going for the English country. So obviously if you're English, then I would really recommend just going with the kind of top English countries. So I always do UK, because I'm from the UK. So I'd always do your first country there. And then I tend to do the United States. I do Canada and Australia. You can put in New Zealand as well if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So we'll put in New Zealand as well, just to have them in there. So those are your kind of core English-speaking countries. I wouldn't bother doing too much more than that for now. Just stick with that. Okay, so next we're going to choose our age range. So again, really think about who it is that you're targeting. If you have such a broad age gap thing of 18 to 65 plus, you're targeting everyone, and that's just not going to do you any favors. So really think about, you know, so kind of start off with maybe your age range, you know, and if you're building like a coaching business, or, you know, if you're building a network marketing business, then really think about who are going to be the ones that are going to invest in themselves, who is going to be wanting to, you know, make that change in their life. Is it mums who, you know, perhaps have been in a career and now they're, you know, they're having a family and they're looking for something that means they can, you know, work from home. So again, you know, what age range does that kind of really start at? So and again, this will all be stuff that you'll do in your research for your perfect prospect. So for me, my kind of target market really is 30 to, and I tend to do till about 45. And that's just, and again, I'll do this in another video in terms of using the insights that Facebook gives you. But once you've been posting on your Facebook fan page, Facebook will tell you who is, you know, who kind of is your audience. So again, that's a really good thing to use. You've got men and women, you know, so you can choose if you're in makeup like I am, then I would just choose women. You know, so again, but for my coaching, I choose both. So really just think about who it is that you want. So then here is the really cool bit. So in terms of detailed targeting, here you can actually get your advert seen based on other people's pages. So you can kind of use their audience to promote your stuff. Now this is just awesome. So again, depending on what your business is, but think of some really top leaders and pages that you like, pages that again your perfect prospect would like. And you can use those. So for me, I sort of target Eric Worre, Ray Higdon, people like savvy network marketing women. There's just, you know, there's so many. Do a bit of Sarah Robbins, Todd Falcone. You know, so there's so many people. So just, and here you can really build up a decent list. You kind of want your reach to be around 1 million. So over here on the right, you can see potential reach. Try and get it to about 1 million so we can add in a few more just to get that up. Let's put a bit of Jim Rohn, you know, again, and also think about books that people read. You know, the personal development, think about some of the things that is quite specific to your niche and who you could, again, use. So I'll just stick with that for now. So my reach is now 1.4 million. So here is where you can really be detailed about who it is that you're targeting. Okay, and then you can save that audience. So then you can use that for future adverts. You can give it a name. I think it's at the end. Okay, so then placements. So here you want to click on edit placements. The automatic, as it says on the tin, it's automatic, but you want to specify what you want. So I would recommend, so if you click on the little drop down, I would recommend turning off right column. And also do mobile only. Most people will do this from their mobile, so, and it will be a bit cheaper if you just do mobile. So I would recommend just doing mobile. And then you can choose your budget. So I do £5 a day. You could do £3 a day. You could do £10 a day. But I would say just start off small, because this is got something that's going to be running continuously every single day. So you know, you don't need to spend loads on this. This is just going to be kind of ticking over, building that audience for you. And if you're on a tight budget, then, you know, I can't remember what the minimum is. I think I used to do £3 a day when I was very first starting. And it will tell you how many people on Facebook it will reach every day. So, you know, if you're on a tight budget, just do kind of £3, or kind of a nice starting place is £5 a day. Depends on what your budget is. And then the rest of it you can kind of just leave. So then when it comes to the advert set name, it sort of automatically populates some information. So the countries, the age range, if you want to add anything else in there or change that, then you can just do that and rename it. And then you just click continue. So now you can choose an image. So I would recommend just having a nice image of you. And you want to make it relevant, you know, it, again, depends on what your business is. If it's your network marketing business, then don't have a picture of just, you know, your company logo or anything like that. People need to buy into you. People need to start to know, like, and trust you, and they want to see you. So, you know, I would really recommend using a picture of you, a nice friendly picture that's just going to let people know that you're a real person. So just, you know, you can just upload a picture. Let's just find. Let's use that one. So we can just choose a picture. You can crop it if you want. You can kind of resize it and, you know, move it up if you want to. So we can choose an image, and then you can see then a preview of what your advert will look like. So another important bit to think about now is in the text. So this bit is what will show in this top bit. So really make it short and snappy. Again, just kind of let people know what your your key goal is. So, are you wanting to give people daily tips and techniques on makeup? Are you giving, kind of daily workout tips, things about weight loss, whatever your niche is and your page is about. If you're in coaching, you're going to be giving, sharing strategies and techniques. This is kind of really old text. I think this is when I first started, but, so like for me, I help people grow their businesses using the internet and social media and content marketing. So that's kind of my niche. So I just want to have that short and snappy, and let people know what you want them to do. So be specific. So click like, if you want to grow your business by 10 leads a day, or, you want to recruit new reps every month, or again, depending on what your business is, if you're doing a product kind of based page, then again, if you want, click like. If you want daily makeup tips, if you want daily workout tips, whatever it is that you specialize in. So just, that's the space for it. And you'll see the preview. You can choose where you want them to go. So once they go on there, so I've got mine just to timeline. You can have it going to videos, you can have it to photos, whatever you want. And that's it. And then you just hit place order. And it's as simple as that. It might take, if you've not done an ad before, it might take up to 24 hours to 48 hours to be approved. But it's really straightforward. Just one thing to mention with the image, you have to have your images, ideally you have to have your images with less than 20% text. So just keep this in mind. It will come up with a little kind of amber warning if it's too much, and it will just say, but Facebook just won't show your advert to as many people. So there's lots of kind of guidelines and stuff, so you can read up on what those guidelines are. But yeah, so that's as simple as that. And you just hit place order, and then that will just start sharing. And then just kind of once a week, maybe just go in and check your metrics. I'll do a separate video on how to really review your metrics in your Facebook ads to know if they're working or not. And this is just a really simple way and really great way of building your audience every day. So just keep this running constantly, and every day you should be getting new likes of people that have, they've held their hand up to say, yes, I want to know more. And this is so much better than, just kind of getting anybody and everyone. So let's just come back to me. Hello. So I hope that's helped. So I've kind of built up I got about 200 likes just sort of organically, just from me sharing the page onto my personal page, getting other team members and stuff in. But then when I learned about this strategy, it was just brilliant, because it means now I've grown my page to be up to nearly 1,300 in just a few months. And once you kind of get to 1,000 likes, you can do so much more with your business page. You can actually start showing ads to just your page, and you can do a lot more. So just keep that going all the time. There's 3 key things you want to be doing in your business all the time. It's building an audience, engaging, and making an offer. So you've got that first one nailed just by doing this really simple strategy. So I hope that's helped. If you want to get even more kind of tips and techniques and things that you can be doing to build your business online using Facebook and content marketing, then I will pop a link below. There's a great 10-day bootcamp for attraction marketing that can really help you, and it's really helping me. And you get a whole realm of information with really how you can build your business online. So, but if you have any questions at all, then please just reach out to me. You can get me on Facebook. My page is Jenny Stevens. I'll pop a link below as well, just in terms of how you can contact me, and I'll happily help. So good luck with your likes campaign, and let me know how you get on. Okay, take care. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.